Jorge Masvidal has a huge opportunity in front of him. We're going to talk about Jorge Masvidal and all of his potential fights in the future and leading potentially back up to the title in just a second. I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Jorge Masvidal. So, as we all know, he's fighting Gilbert Burns, and actually, I don't mind this matchup for Jorge Masvidal, and that's why I wanted to talk about him in this video, because I see a scenario where Jorge ends up winning this fight against Gilbert Burns. I can really see him using straight punches just straight down the line, beating him kind of in a way Kamaru Usman did against Gilbert Burns. And Masvidal has extremely underrated ground defense and takedown defense. I know Colby got him down at will pretty much, but Colby pushes the cardio more than pretty much anybody in that division, and Colby's just a better wrestler, a better takedown defense. Plus, they train together a lot, and I would imagine Colby had his number in some sorts. So I actually really excuse Jorge Masvidal's loss for Colby Covington when looking at takedowns. I can see Gilbert Burns, especially with the jiu-jitsu approach he took last fight. I can see a version of this fight where Jorge Masvidal ends up standing up, and this got me thinking, like, what if Jorge Masvidal does win this fight? Where does he want to go? Obviously, he's been shooting for the title shot. He still wants to be the big star. He still wants to get back to the title and actually get that title because he's never won it. He's had his chances. He's been very, very vocal about getting back up there. You know what I mean? Especially if Leon Edwards is still champion. And I really, really do believe that Leon Edwards is going to beat Kamaru Usman. So let's say that happens again, because all the favor is in Leon Edwards' hands right now. I feel like this fight is being set up for him to win the trilogy. He's going to win, so let's assume he's champion, okay? Leon Edwards, he's champion, looking for his next contender. Maybe it could be Chimaev, I don't know, like whoever Shavkat Rakhmonov ends up winning and then gets up closer to the title. Maybe you could pair him up. Colby Covington might want another fight to get back to the title, so maybe one of those two guys could fight Colby. Let's say everybody's occupied. Even if it's not, this scenario still exists, okay? If Jorge Masvidal, he doesn't have to win like impressively against Gilbert Burns. If he gets a win, he's going to start barking right at Leon Edwards because they have history. They have a storyline there. That would be a huge fight. You guys can't forget. Masvidal versus Usman was one of the biggest selling pay-per-views of all time. Yes, Masvidal could have lost his star power, but Leon Edwards also is quickly gaining star power. I can see these two colliding, the fans wanting to see this, and this selling incredibly well, a fight between these two. He's going to start barking. Leon Edwards has already expressed a lot of interest in fighting Masvidal, even off of losses. Leon Edwards is very confident that he can beat him, and honestly, I don't see a world where Jorge Masvidal even wins that fight, so this is a very winnable fight for Leon Edwards, especially considering the rest of the division. You have guys like Colby Covington, you have guys like Gilbert Burns, you have guys like Shavkat Rakhmonov, Khamzat Chimaev, another Kamaru Usman fight. Jorge Masvidal is obviously a fight where you can win much easier than any of those other fights in the division, you know what I mean? As Uncle Chael says, you want to fight the guy that you are most likely to beat for the most amount of money, and what is that going to be, especially with your pay-per-view shares? That is against Jorge Masvidal. So if Jorge gets the win over Gilbert Burns, they're going to start barking at each other. Leon Edwards is going to want that fight. In the UFC, why not? Why would they not do that? Yeah, Jorge Masvidal doesn't make sense in the rankings, and other people obviously deserve the title shot. But these two, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for these two to finally collide for the belt. That would be absolutely insane. Jorge Masvidal has a huge opportunity in front of him. And even, you know what? There's no way he gets a third Usman fight, but I really, really do see Leon Edwards holding on to that title against Usman. It all depends on, will Jorge Masvidal be able to beat Gilbert Burns? I don't think he's going to do that, but hey, you know what? It's one of the best matchups for Jorge in the entire division if he's going to fight someone towards the top of the division. I don't know why UFC fans aren't talking about this matchup right now, because this is something I can really see all three parties being interested in. You have Jorge Masvidal, you have Leon Edwards, and you have the UFC. Everybody will be interested. You know what? 4 parties. The fans will probably be interested. The hardcore MMA fans will be like, what the hell is this kind of matchup? But still, like, I am one of the biggest hardcore fans out there, and I would still be like, hey, you know what? I kind of want to see him settle this beef. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be mad at it. That's all I'm saying. And it'd be very good for the UFC. It'd be very good as a company. It'd be great to headline a main event, especially if they want to go back to Europe. Who knows? It's just the possibilities out there. Jorge Masvidal has a huge opportunity in front of him. This is where I'll leave it up to you guys. I want to know what you think. Do you think Jorge Masvidal will get by Gilbert Burns? If he does get by Gilbert Burns, do you think that he would get a title shot against Leon Edwards? Do you think Leon Edwards is going to beat Kamaru Usman? There has to be a lot of variables here that all line up, but I can see this being a possibility of the future. So again, guys, let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here and enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button. It would help the channel a ton, and subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, and if you would like to hear more fight talk about anything MMA related, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care.